All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and today we're going to be taking a look at another watch from AVI-8 Watch Company. Now, AVI-8 Watch Company is under Dartmouth Brands, which also carries Spinnaker, Ballast, I do believe James McCabe and Thomas Earnshaw watches. So not the first time I've had an AVI-8 on the channel, but I really do like this one. Now, this is the Lancaster Bomber model. Reference on this is the 4067-02. They do have it available in a couple different dial colors, and I do believe case configurations. So very simple three-hand quartz on this watch, Japanese quartz movement, most likely a Miyota. You do have a date function down here at the at the 6 o'clock position. So getting into the dimensions on this watch, you have a 44 millimeter case from side to side. You have 52.4 from lug tip to lug tip, employs a 22 millimeter lug opening, and you're looking at 12 millimeters of thickness on this watch to the top of this hardened mineral crystal. Yes, it is a mineral crystal, not a sapphire, but it does not need the AR coating. And sometimes on these domed crystals like this, these minerals just have a real warm feel to them. I do like sapphire, though, I gotta admit that. So one of the neat things that AVI-8 always does on their watches is their dial layouts are really nicely done, and there's a lot of dimension to them. So as I tip this to the side, you guys can see the depth to the dial of the watch. When you look at it straight on, you don't really notice that, but then you turn it to the side and you can see that these indices, the Arabic numbers, are actually raised on the watch. They kind of sit in this channel here between the railroad track, seconds, track or minute track here around the outside, and the indices kind of sitting there, and then it's raised on the inside. As you can see, there is also the 24-hour track there on the inside of the dial. Cathedral style hands are being used on this watch. Very nice. I always like cathedral style hands. Give it almost a field watch feel. And you can see the nice red tip there on the second hand. I do wish that that second hand reached out further to that railroad track around the outside to be nice. It does appear to be hitting pretty much dead on, which is another nice feature on this watch. So you can see this polished stainless steel. This is all 316L stainless steel, polished, non-turning bezel here. And on the sides of the case, it is brushed. Now, I do believe this is maybe going to represent like the Bombay with the bombs in it. I'm not really quite sure what that design is, or maybe the switches for the Bombay doors. Nice curved lugs going down. You can see the side of this genuine leather strap. I'll get into that as I show you a little bit more of it. We'll definitely at the end get this watch on the wrist, and we will go out with a Lume shot. So taking a look at the strap on the other side here, as always, you can see there the AVI-8 logo has been punched into the leather. You do have this keeper here, stainless steel buckle, and we have the AVI-8 engraved there. On the other side of the strap, it just lets you know that this is genuine leather. Good spacing on the holes, nice stitching. Taking a look at the case back, that's always a bonus and one of the funnest things on these AVI-8 watches. You can see the Lancaster Bomber there. Now, this was a heavy bomber during World War II. Most of them ran 4 big Rolls-Royce engines in them, and one of the most famous things about the Lancaster was it had a completely uninterrupted 33 feet of Bombay door or Bombay area. So very open area and an effective plane during its time. 4067 over here being the reference number on this watch. Like I said, this is a 02 model. You can see it's water resistant to 50 meters. So splashes, you know, washing the car, doing dishes and whatnot. You don't want to wear it in the shower. I would never do that, or swimming with it. And then all stainless steel construction on this watch. So very good looking watch in the lineup. I think that this dial layout, I love the way that AVI-8 always uses the big 0 at the 12 o'clock position. I just think it's neat. I just think it's a great looking touch on the watch. So go ahead. Oh, I didn't mention the onion crown on this watch. It is engraved with the and painted with the AVI-8 Target logo there, and it's a 7.9 millimeter onion style crown on this watch. So let me go ahead and pause it, and we'll get this watch on the wrist, and then as usual we will go out with a Lume shot. All right, so there's the watch on my 7-inch wrist. Fits well, wears very good. Now, usually I don't wear a 44 millimeter watch, but, you know, here I'm saying that, and I'm wearing my giant Sumo today, so I am used to wearing a big watch. This feels small, to be honest with you, after wearing the Sumo, because it's lightweight with this quartz movement in it. The curved lugs feel nice, sits nicely against the wrist, and at 12 millimeters of thickness, excuse me, it fits very, very well. So let's go ahead and dim the lights and go out with that traditional Lume shot here on the OFD channel. All right, so it doesn't say over at the website what sort of lume this is. I'm not really quite sure. Now, it is bright initially, but I will tell you that it does fade out within an hour or so, and it's not very visible. But, you know, this isn't a diver's watch, but it's got great lume initially. The hands, as you can see, I always love the way these lumed cathedral hands look. Just a good looking watch. Now, I'm going to leave the link to the AVI-8 website. I'll also leave some links down below where you guys can pick these up on Amazon. They are out there on Amazon. I'm not sure if this exact model, but some of their other models are out there and available. So if you like the video, guys, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed yet to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. All right. Thanks, guys.